Look! Anything to say, Dada?
Woohoo! Dada-rific piece of cake, Maddie.
Aren't you going to take a bite?
That's silly. Why would I ruin such a Dada-rific picture by eating it? Hey! I like it! Can I keep it?
I've been trying to paint a picture that looks so real, you'd really think it was real. I got the idea from Mantegna. He was an artist who made his paintings look so real, they tricked your eye.
Dada-neato! How'd he do that?
Well, if I knew, you'd be trying to eat that cake picture right now. But I haven't figured out yet how he paints so real.
Maybe I wasn't fooled, Maddie, but your little friend seems to like your cake.
What little friend? Hello there. Where'd you come from? What's your name?
How'd you get in here? Oh?
Hey, where'd he go?
I'm happy you asked, because I think we're about to find out!
Hello there. We're sorry to intrude on your party.
We're not really dressed for a party, I know.
Look, it's not really a party. It's a painting.
Precisely. That's the problem. It is too realistic.
You must be Mantegna.
But of course I am Mantegna. Who else could have painted such a magnificent room?
My name is Maddie, and this is my friend Dada. This morning I was trying to paint something that looked real to trick Dada, but it didn't work out.
Ah, a fellow artist. It must be an honor for you to meet me. Now, excuse me. I pray I must find what I have lost.
Fellow artist. Wow, I like that. Maybe we can help you. We're very good at finding stuff. Dada's almost as good at finding stuff as he is at getting us lost.
We are at your service, Maestro.
Yes, very well. Let us begin our search at once.
But wait, what are we looking for?
Well, you see, I paint so perfectly. I make people and places exactly as they appear.
Yes, right. Like this family party. It sure fooled us.
Indeed. In this painting of the prominent Gonzaga family called The Court, I put in even the tiniest details to make it as true to life as possible.
Like their clothes. They look pretty real.
Precisely. The folds in their robes had to be just right. Every wrinkle on their foreheads had to be lifelike. Every expression is different and accurate. Perfect.
They look so real. I feel like I'm looking at colored statues.
My teacher said my paintings looked like they were carved of stone more than they were made by brushes.
Yeah, well.
But how do you paint to make everything so real?
To trick the eye, I paint people different sizes so they look like they are really in front of us. Do you see how Gonzaga is actually bigger than Dr. Giovanni, standing just behind him?
Yes, he's bigger than everyone else in the painting.
I wanted to make it seem like he was closest to us. In real life, when things are closer, they seem bigger.
Incredible! What is it, Dada?
Never mind.
And now I have to find what is lost.
But what did you lose?
I lost my puto.
Huh.
My painting was so realistic. He came to life and flew away.
He flew away?
Yes, he's a puto, a little winged creature who sometimes helps people, but also sometimes causes mischief, like right now.
We saw your runaway Puto. He was in our room earlier.
In your room?
And I just saw him a second ago. Here.
Here? Fantastico! Where did the little trickster go?
He was right. Here. He went that way!
Hey!
Follow him! Let's split up! Hey! Puto, there you are!
You found my tricky little puto. Thank you. Come down now, little rascal. Oh,
Maybe we need to trick him down with something he likes.
I have no idea what he likes. This morning, he was just a painting.
Wait, Dada, do you still have that picture I drew this morning?
It is a very good start. Now, all you will need is to put it on a plate. Add some shading over there. Add thick frosting on top. Presto, delicioso. It's all in the details.
It does look pretty good. Thanks. What do you think, little friend? Do you like it?
I think he likes it.
We must lead him back where he belongs. Unfinished art awaits.
Follow us, little fellow, and it's all yours. Where does this Puto go, anyway?
Look up there.
Huh?
Dada, wow!
Double wow! I've never seen a room with an opening in the ceiling like that. It's beautiful.
Thank you, young friends.
But do you really think this is a good idea? I mean, won't the Puto just fly away up into the sky?
That is not a window. It is another one of my paintings. Merely a trick of the eye.
You're kidding!
I never joke about art. I believe you have made him very happy.
He looks right at home up there with all his friends.
Ah, my masterpiece is back in one piece. Thanks to your help.
Thanks for helping me with my art. We gotta go back home now. Goodbye! What do you think, Dada?
It's so bright in here. Oh boy, we're gonna have to bring that silly Puto back to Montagna again.
Got you! It's not real. It's just a part of my painting. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh. Huh? You can't tell one from the other.
Art sure can be tricky. Hey! What are you gonna paint, Maddie?
That, Dada.
Huh? You're gonna paint the flowers? The tree? The fence! Yes, the fence could use painting. It's peeling.
Very funny, Dada. I'm painting the garden. The whole garden. All the beautiful flowers, the fence, the trees, the sky, everything. It's going to be big and fantastic. Oh!
Yummy! Getting wet.
Oh.
I know what you can paint indoors. Flowers!
But Dada, I wanted to paint something big and exciting. Not just flowers.
I just saw a painting of some flowers in a book. They were by a great artist. Let me show
Okay,
you.
sure. Show me.
Dada, wow! Great! Let's go!
Dada, I meant show me in the book.
Oh.
Huh?
Where are we, Dada?
I'm, not completely sure. I'll get you an umbrella.
Great. Now, who are we looking for?
Well, yes. The painting in the book was by, I'm not sure, Vincent. Someone named Vincent.
Vincent van Gogh? The great, great artist?
Well, that could be his name.
I don't see him anywhere. Everyone's gone inside from the rain. Where do you think he is?
He was supposed to be right where we landed. Somewhere.
Hey, Dada, a paintbrush. Now where? Another paintbrush. It's bigger. Look, a small paintbrush. Oh,
All my paintbrush is gone? Huh?
excuse me, but are these yours?
Ah, thank you. I thought I lost them. I cannot afford to buy more. I'd like to give you a reward, but I have no money. Would you like some bread and cheese?
Thank you, Mr. Van Gogh.
Call me Vincent. I'm so glad you found them. What a relief.
Oh, what a beautiful painting.
I call it Terrace of a Cafe at Night.
It's night, yeah, but the colors are so bright.
The excitement I feel painting, I want the person looking at the painting to also feel.
I think I can feel it too. When I look at it really closely, it's like I'm there, really standing in the street.
Garçon! Garçon!
Un espresso for me, s'il vous plaît.
It feels like we're in the painting.
I wanted the colors to be vibrant, even though it was night. See? The yellow, the blue, the green.
And all the different brushstrokes everywhere. Thick and big in the sky and small down on the cobblestone in front.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Ooh, that-terrific!
It's called the olive trees.
Wow, it's super nice. It looks like everything is moving in it.
Ooh, it excites the eyes. Everything moving.
And the clouds are like when the wind blows. The wind also blows the trees, like when I was painting it.
Vincent, your paintings feel so real and alive.
No matter what I'm painting, if it's a farmer's field, a portrait, a bowl of fruit, or a church, I want everything to feel alive. But not that alive.
Dada! The window! I got it!
Where did it go?
The door!
Hey! Turn on the lights! I can't see! I get... Oh! Whoa! That was Dada-tastic fun!
So what will you paint next, Vincent?
I was going to paint a wheat field, but it started raining. So I was going to paint those. Sunflowers are wonderful to paint, even when it's not raining.
Yes, of course! Your sunflower paintings. They're famous.
Really?
Yeah, sunflowers. Wow, I want to paint some too.
I can get you sunflowers.
Thank you, Vincent. I love your paintings. That was fun. Vincent van Gogh was such a great painter. It's amazing.
Hey, Maddie, it stopped raining. You can paint outside now.
I want to do a painting inside first. Vincent would like that. And Dada, look, I'm finished.
You did it, Maddie! Exciting and special! We can go outside now. I see trees blowing in the wind. Wouldn't it be more exciting to go paint something outside?
Yeah, as soon as I finish another painting. It.
1 spoonful of soap flakes, and 1 of honey, and half a liter of warm water, and the Dada scientific experiment can begin! Dada, wow!
Dada. But I just don't understand what the photographer Bernice Abbott has taken a picture of here. What do you see, Dada? It says here that it's a scientific photograph. It's perfect for a scientist like you.
I can see a ball bouncing, but I can see all the moments of the bounce together, one after the other.
That's impossible, Dada. You can only photograph one moment of a ball bouncing, not all of them.
Oh,
Oh,
what do you see, Maddie?
my eyes can see the bubble, but the camera can't. Uh-oh. Where are we now, Dada?
I don't know. Shall we knock? Oh, hello. You're not the students I was waiting for.
Oh, I'm Maddie, and this is Dada.
I'm Bernice Abbott. Pleased to meet you. She's the photographer from your magazine. Would you like to come in? I've been a photographer since I was in my 20s, and I've always enjoyed teaching people what I learn and find out in my job. Dada, wow! I'm taking them to the Smithsonian Institute in a few days, and then they're going to be shown in all the museums and schools in the United States. The students I was waiting for were coming to help me sort them out. You can see how many there are.
The scientific photographs. I was looking at them before, but I couldn't quite understand what you'd photographed.
Maddie's not a scientist like me. Well, we can try and figure it out together. In the meantime, though, why don't we have some tea and biscuits? Which is the photograph that you didn't understand, Mattie? Is it this one?
No, it isn't this one. But what did you photograph here? What do you see, Dada?
I see Dada waves made on the surface of the water by the corner of a biscuit. Right, Dada. That's exactly what I photographed here. The interference of two waves made by 2 points vibrating in the water.
How did you manage to see all the circles made by the waves so clearly with the camera? We can't even see it with our eyes.
I know. This is exactly what I want to do with my photographs. Help people to see better. You just need the right light, the right perspective when you shoot, and...
There it is. That's the photograph I couldn't understand.
I think it's a photograph of a bouncing ball. But you can see all the moments of the bounce, one after the other. All the moments, Dada. That's right. That's exactly what I photographed here.
You were right.
Yay!
Dada scientist. But, Bernice, the waves in the water and the ball bouncing aren't really scientific photographs. They're photos of things that happen all the time.
Well, Maddie, my photographs look at things that happen, real things, but they also try to see how they happen, to look at them more deeply than our eyes can. There are special effects in this one. Oh, no, Dada. No special effects. I think that the things you see in reality are already so wonderful that it would be crazy to take pictures of things that do not exist. The eye of the camera should just see those elements of reality that are invisible to our eyes.
How?
Do you know what title I chose for this photograph? Multiple flash photograph. But it has nothing to do with the ball bouncing. Oh, it does. Come with me. Whoa!
Do you need all these instruments, Bernice, to photograph invisible things?
When I started working as a photographer, there was almost no equipment. I invented and personally built many of these instruments, often with the help of the students.
Oh,
Wow! This instrument is called a stroboscope and allows you to observe and study an object as if it was still, even when it's moving.
how does it work?
When there's no light around, like now, the stroboscope illuminates the moving object with brief, very fast flashes of light, intermittent and very powerful ones. Flashes just like the title of my photograph says.
Can we see how it works?
Here, now go in front of the stroboscope, Mattie, and bounce the ball.
Wow.
To shoot my multiple flash photograph, I stand on the side like now. Then, as the other part of my title says, I use the multiple exposure technique.
What does multiple exposure mean?
It means that I shoot a number of photographs on the same negative, using the light of the stroboscope to capture the ball in all the successive moments of the bounce.
Bernice, look what I found.
That's where it's gone. My bubbles. It was the only one I couldn't find in this mess. They're soap bubbles, like mine.
But bubbles are transparent. My camera couldn't see them.
How did you do it, Bernice? I illuminated and photographed the soap bubbles under a glass container. Oh, I tried again and again for 3 full days. But in the end, I was able to see them perfectly through the camera lens. My bubble!
Perhaps it's one of Berenice's bubbles.
I don't think so, Mattie. I haven't made bubbles for a long time. And besides, mine always burst straight away. Did you, put a spoonful of honey in the soapy water? A spoonful of honey? Does it work? No, of course it does.
And if Dada says it does, it's a scientific fact. Goodbye, Berenice.
Bye, Mattie.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dada.
Whoa.
Wow!
Well done, Dada.
No!
We could do with a larger bowl.
Yeah! Dada, good idea!
And now I'll photograph it. Yes! Woohoo! Yes!
No! I still can't find my super bouncy ball!
You lost it in the field, Dada, not here. I'm drawing a picture of what I saw when you lost your ball. You were bouncing the ball, Clara waved, Josh threw a stick to his dog, and you lost your ball right after that.
But Dada, where? It's only a small ball. I looked for it.
That was the second mystery today.
Woo-hoo-hoo! What was the first mystery?
It was kind of why I drew the picture. I saw a painting kind of like it. It's like a photograph. It looks so real.
And everyone's doing something, just like in yours. But what's the mystery? Did they lose a ball too?
No, the mystery is, who is the picture of? What's it about? And how did the artist paint himself in the painting?
Let's solve these mysteries! We'll go to the park and find my ball like real detectives.
But we can walk to the park!
Oops.
Dada? I think we're inside the painting we were just looking at. But everything seems so real.
Oh!
Mama! Can we keep him? I like him.
He's funny.
He's funny.
Pardon me, señorita. How did you get in here?
It's quite all right. They look harmless enough. Bienvenido. Welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'm Maddie, and this is Dada. Dada accidentally brought us.
We're detectives. We're here to investigate a mystery about a painting. A mystery? How delightful. Is it a painting by our court artist, Senor Velasquez?
Diego Velasquez at your service. I do love mysteries.
Senor Velasquez, we want to know about a painting.
Ah, if I tell you, it won't be a mystery any longer.
Senor Velasquez, we will leave you to these lovely guests. Everyone, it's time for lunch.
Senor Velasquez, you are a fantastic painter.
Gracias, my dear. Gracias.
Look how he paints shadows, Dada. On the lady's sleeve, on her knife, and lots of shadow in the background that make the light spots, like in the cooking pot, look so shiny. Senor Velasquez, it's so real, like standing right inside the kitchen.
I think I could smell the eggs cooking.
You're a funny fellow. Let's go see my newest painting. I am just finished, and you are the first to see it. Now, you can tell me what the painting is about.
It's amazing, the shadows and the light and all the people. But, Senor Velasquez, won't the king and the queen be upset when they see that they aren't in the painting?
But they are in the painting. Look closer.
Closer, closer. Oh! Whoops.
I think Dada's brought us inside your painting, Senor Velasquez.
Si, very strange indeed. I like it.
I don't see the queen and the king in the painting here anywhere.
I don't see them either.
You will have to look even more closely.
I see them! There! They're in the mirror! Cool! You have to look super hard.
They're here, all right.
The king and queen wanted a family portrait, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun for them to see everyone in their household looking back at them?
When I'm looking in, everyone's looking back at me.
Si, precisely. It is all about perspective. What you see.
What I see. Perspective?
See, perspective is what you see from where you are standing. And when you move to a new position, you have a new perspective.
You painted the picture from right there?
Dada, strange. If you painted from here, you would paint the back of the head of the princess, because that's all you can see.
But now, from here, I'm seeing what you saw when you painted the painting.
See, you are seeing what I saw when I painted the painting.
But that means you were in two places at the same time. In the picture and over where Maddie is painting the picture. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mirrors are very useful. My painting is having fun with perspective. Does that solve your mystery?
I think so. The perspective is different for everyone. It's what each person sees.
But we detectives still have another mystery.
Ah, wonderful! You have captured so much in this. Even your own feet. I really see it from your perspective. Fabulous work.
Thank you, Senor Velasquez.
But I still don't know what happened to my ball.
We better go try to solve that mystery too, Dada. Goodbye, Senor Velasquez. Thanks for showing us your painting.
You are welcome. Goodbye, Matty. Goodbye, Dada.
I guess I'm just not a very good detective. I can't figure out what happened to my ball.
That picture is my perspective, Dada. What I saw. What about your perspective? What were you doing when you lost the ball?
I was playing with the ball. I threw it at the ground super hard, and it bounced. I found it.
You found it!
I guess we are good detectives.
We're funny detectives. Dorothea Lang.
Oh, Every time I try to take your picture, you hide. Hi, Maddie. Did you have a good day?
Well, I took pictures today for the school newspaper, but they didn't turn out very well.
Well, they look okay.
Yeah, but I want to take really good pictures, like this photographer Dorothea Lang does.
I wonder if she did any great photographs of cats. Oh, there she is! It's impossible to take her picture! Hey, Mootsie! Whoa, whoa! Yikes!
Dada, you can't make the neighbor's cat Oh, we can't lose her! Oh.
Oh, hi! I'm Dorothea Lang. I'm a photographer here to take pictures of farm workers. You don't look like farm workers.
We're not. I'm Maddie, and this is Dada. We've kind of lost a cat, but I'd also really like to learn how you take such great pictures.
We also want to be great photographers. If I can ever take a proper picture of a cat.
The camera is an instrument that teaches people to see without a camera. By taking pictures or looking at pictures, you actually learn how to see and notice things better.
Can you tell us how to make great pictures and how to see pictures?
Howdy, Dorothea. You want to lift out to the fields?
Sure, Hank. And here's that photograph I took of your kids.
What a great picture. How did you get them to stay still for that?
Well, we had some fun chit-chat, and I tried to frame them for the right moment, and then I click.
They look happy, like everyone was having fun.
The first thing I do with someone is to be friendly and get to know them. A relaxed person makes nice photographs.
Mootsie's in the wagon!
Oh, don't worry, we can all go, and I'll tell you more about photographs on the way. We'll get in the back now, Hank, and keep the picture.
Oh, a wagon ride! The dog fun!
So in the studio, I did portraits for wealthy people. But one day, I went outside with my camera, and I couldn't stop taking pictures.
I'm wondering, why was that photograph so good?
That's a great question, Maddie. I have another copy here. In this picture, the kids are in a position that I think looks good. See that strong vertical line of the tent pole? And see the triangle around them?
Yeah, I see it.
It's all making a natural frame, like a picture inside a picture.
And it helps to make the picture look better, right?
Yes. And see the contrast? That's the difference between the lightness of their faces and the dark background inside the tent.
Yeah! The dark in the tent makes their brighter faces stand out.
Yes, you can play with these contrasts to help make what you're photographing the most important thing in the picture.
Yes, nice!
See how this boy's face is framed by this mat around him? It's helped by the light background.
His face is a little darker, and around his face is darker still.
And I like how his eyes are so bright.
Those are contrasts between the dark and the light.
Does the background, like around his face, always have to be dark to make the faces more light?
Well, I have a picture in here with lots of light.
The cat!
Oh.
Mootsie!
Compared to my photographs, yours look like they could be paintings.
Well, it's all in the way one makes a picture. When I take a picture, I'm framing it. See how the position of her arms mirrors the shape of the tent?
Yeah, they're almost the same.
And in this picture, the background is lighter than the face. The sunlight strikes the back of the woman.
And on her hair. And then, yeah, her face is in shadow with most of the light behind her.
So the contrast is the shadow on the face, the light behind. But look at the background and the front. We have gray on the bottom of the tent and her skirt. And then the white of the tent and her top. And then the face is lightly gray like the sky.
They really do mirror each other.
Hey, Hank, we can walk from here. And maybe I can show you how I take a picture.
Hey, Kitty, come back!
I also do documentary photography, but when I'm taking any pictures, I seek the truth in everything, no matter what.
Documentary photos are like the news, right?
Yes, photographs can tell stories, even news stories, sometimes even better than words can.
So how do you decide what pictures you're gonna take?
Well, there are shots you can set up, like the children in the tent, and others you choose on the spot. You just have to be ready. Oh, some of the workers are playing ball in the field. We just might get an interesting picture.
Neato!
Such a cool camera.
Okay, come in and take a look. We're out of focus.
Huh?
And then, here we are. What do you see now?
The backs of men and one child.
Let's see if something happens. I'll keep ready to focus. Oh, this looks good. Hang on. Okay, Maddie, take the picture. Great photo. See the straight lines around the waist of the man and the natural framing of the man's arms forming a V?
And then in the center, the light makes the hands most important.
And the child's hand is even more striking because it's not straight and even like everything else.
It looks Dada great.
Good work, you guys.
So we need to always be ready to take pictures.
At any moment, there could be a picture. You need to choose what to frame. But remember, the right moment can pass very quickly, so you may need to click fast.
We can't leave without Mootsie.
Thanks for showing us how to take pictures, Dorothea. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
You're such a cute kitty, Mootsie. Cute.
Dada, it went way better today. Check out this photo I took. They're all doing something as they come out of the tunnel. Isabel is looking at the sky, Robert is finding a lizard, and Anna sees me with the camera.
Wow, yeah, that looks great. And you were ready.
They were relaxed and having fun. I framed the picture, and then I chose the right moment.
Hey, the cat is relaxed. I'm framing the picture, and
And you chose the right moment.
I think I did it. Oh, and she looks so cute. Oh, Maddie, I was just napping. Whoops.
It's a mess, Dada, but look, the bright colors and squiggly lines. It kind of reminds me of a painting I saw in my book by the great artist Jackson Pollock.
Really? Like a great artist?
Here it is, Dada. Isn't it beautiful? It's called Enchanted Forest.
Oh, I like the crazy lines and the blobs of color.
I don't see any brush strokes, and it looks so complicated. I wonder how he painted it.
Let's go find out. Oh,
Dada, we didn't go anywhere.
we're still here.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Jackson Pollock, and where am I?
I'm Dada, and this is Maddie.
I'm so excited to have Mr. Jackson Pollock right here in my art room.
Call me Jackson. I was just about to do a performance in my barn studio. I could do it here instead.
You mean paint?
I don't paint with an easel.
You paint on the floor?
Yeah, it's so big on the floor I can walk around it and work from all sides.
Wow, I like the idea of painting on a canvas on the floor.
I don't have enough paints.
You can use mine.
That won't be enough. But I have lots back home in my barn studio.
We can go get them, and we'll come right back. I have a cold. Oh, nothing works properly today. I don't know what it's doing. Whoa! Gotcha!
My paints! Great! I'll also need tools and equipment.
You mean brushes? The recombiner, Dada! It's breaking!
Thank you, Recombiner. That's enough. Thanks so much. It's giving us junk. Garbage.
Strange. Oops. Sorry, Dada.
Hey, thanks. There's my equipment.
What?
You need all this, stuff for painting?
I use brushes like sticks to stir and pour the paint onto the canvas.
Wow, awesome. He pours it and drips it and stirs it?
He uses everything to put the paint on.
And he gets right into the painting.
Yes, into the pen.
Dada, where are we?
I don't know, but kinda like it. It looks familiar.
My sneezes, they're throwing everything off today.
Mr. Jackson, I think we're inside your painting. The one you're doing right now.
It sure looks like it.
And what do you call this kind of painting?
Some people call what I do action painting. It's a little like performing a piece of music or maybe a play or something. But I don't usually get this into the painting.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yes, it is a meh. A meh.
We're going to fall. Run!
Oh, wow!
Keep running!
Jump!
We're stuck. This blob is kind of wet.
Dada, we have to get out.
I don't know how.
This gallery is showing some of my paintings.
Jackson, that's in my book too. The painting covers the whole big wall.
I call it blue poles.
It's almost like those blue poles in the middle are like people lined up across an old painting.
The food is great.
And the music. And the paintings. Wow. So beautiful.
Whoa. I better finish my painting.
I want to do an action painting too.
Yes, Dada, wow, me too.
Wow. You put everything in.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Huh? No sneeze. My cold is gone. Oh, snacks and cocktail weenies.
Yeah, thanks, Dada.
Thanks, Dada.
Thanks for showing us action painting, Jackson.
Hey, kiddo, you're welcome. Now that's action painting.
And I think it'll keep him from sneezing again. Leonardo da Vinci. Oh, every tree I paint always looks the same. And my birds always look like letter M's.
My picture doesn't look like what I'm drawing either.
What a crazy wind! It blew my easel over, but not yours.
Yeah, it blew the flat papers away, but not the crumpled up ones. Whoa!
Dada! Where are we going? Why did we end up here?
Well, let's see. We were wondering why the wind blew some things around and not other things, and then...
Yes, that is the answer to everything.
Huh? What is the answer to everything?
Exactly. What is the answer to everything?
Leonardo, I'll come back later.
Sure, Mona, you've been sitting long enough.
Huh?
You're Leonardo da Vinci, the great artist and inventor.
Oh, and that's the famous Mona Lisa. Da Vinci! The great Leonardo da Vinci said that I had the answer to everything!
Yes, all answers come from questions.
Hey, you're right. All answers do come from questions. I never thought of that before.
Yes, questions like, why does the wind blow some things and not others? Looking, asking, and doing. And then looking, asking, and doing again can teach us a lot.
I can tell you looked at this flower a lot. You've drawn it from all different ways.
Yes, it's called studying something. And in nature, there is so much to study. You can learn a lot from following something closely with your eyes. Do you see the spiral of this shell? Do you see how it slowly goes up and up? This amazing design of nature has given me so many ideas. See?
Yeah, wow! I see that you really do study nature.
Yes, there is a creative fervor in the air, a great desire to explore the world around us. And I have an interest and curiosity about everything.
Hey, Maddie, look at this! When you move the lever like this, the wing moves up and down like that. And then the papers fly away.
Sorry, Mr. Da Vinci. Dada is always so curious.
Well, good. That is the only way to learn. Asking questions and looking, really looking, will lead to, well, probably more questions.
Yeah, like, why did the papers fly away?
Good question. What did you see?
The papers blew away when the wing moved up and down.
The wing moved the papers.
But how could the wing move the papers? It didn't even touch the papers.
It was the wind that moved the papers. Like when you fan your face with your hand when it's really hot out and you get a little breeze.
Ah, yes, but keep questioning. There is always more to discover.
Like, why does my hand make a breeze?
And, why is this water moving in swirls?
Ah, yes. I've noticed how wind and water act in the same way. If something is in the way, they either flow around it if they cannot move it, or they knock it over. When two forces strike each other, the lighter of the two will move the swiftest.
Like how the wing pushed the air away.
Air and water,
the air pushed the papers away.
and air. If air is like water, that means that birds swim in the air.
And fish fly in the water.
Being able to fly has been my dream since I was a little boy. I would watch the birds soar and glide, and I wondered what made them fly, how and why. When I saw a bird lift its wing upwards against the wind, the bird moved higher and faster. And when it tilts downwards, so the wind hits the tops of the wings, I saw it made the bird dive.
The wind will push the bird up or down or around, depending on how it moves its wings. So, the wind needs a large area to hit to make something move fast.
Or slow something down.
Ah, here we have a large surface that is resisting the air. The parachute pushes against it and the mannequin slowly floats down, as you can see.
No, I can't really see anything. Can't move very fast.
Wow! You've done so many things! Have you flown in the sky too?
No, I can't seem to find the right materials that are light in weight and strong enough to resist the wind. The only loftiness I've gotten from feathers is writing with my quills. But oh, how I soar!
I love seeing all that you've done. I want to study and discover things too.
Yeah, and I know the answer to everything.
What is the answer to everything?
Exactly what is the answer? Thank you.
Thank you.
We had so much fun.
Arrivederci.
Wow, this really does look like that tree. Leonardo da Vinci was right. You can learn a lot from following something closely with your eyes.
Yeah, and I just saw... When I blow into the air, the dandelion seeds move faster. And that makes me the wind. Whoa!